Hey, what's up people? Piz out here, and I've got a humongous Blu-ray DVD update for you guys. If you recall, during my last humongous Blu-ray DVD update, I promised that I would not neglect doing updates and let it get as out of hand as that last update, because I think that last update was like half an hour long. I don't recall. It was enormous. Unfortunately, I've lied, and I have neglected doing updates, and the titles have just piled up. I think this one may actually be even bigger than the last one. I've got Blu-rays, I've got DVDs, I've even got a VHS tape, for God's sake. So, without further ado, I'll go ahead and dive into the Blu-rays first. The first few Blu-rays here, I've done more in-depth unpackagings and reviews of. For a more in-depth look at the first few Blu-rays here, go check those videos out. But right off the top, I have got the Babadook Blu-ray. This was the special edition that had the that had that sort of slipcase attached to it. Pretty cool edition of the Babadook. Love this film. Again, for a more in-depth look at this release, go check out the standalone video I did of it. But yeah, really cool slipcase here. Love the way it feels, and of course the pop-up page there featuring the Babadook himself. Pretty cool stuff. Next up, from the fine folks over at Vinegar Syndrome. This is their Blu-ray release for the 80s slasher classic Madman. Did a full review, not just of this film, but of this Blu-ray. Go check it out for a more in-depth review of not only the Blu-ray, but of the film itself. Great Blu-ray from the fine folks over at Vinegar Syndrome. A must-own. Another one from the folks over at Vinegar Syndrome, another 80s slasher. I'll call it a classic, because why not? Don't Go in the Woods Alone. Did a full review not only of the film, but of this new Blu-ray. So go check out that video. This is another must-own. If you're a fan of this movie, if you're a fan of just 80s slashers, or just sort of, you know, be so bad they're good movies, this is definitely a must-own. Don't Go in the Woods Alone from the fine folks over at Vinegar Syndrome. Next up from Synapse Films, another 80s slasher classic, Prom Night. Did a standalone review of the film as well as the Blu-ray from Synapse Films, so go check out that review for a more in-depth look into the film and into this Blu-ray. But really strong Blu-ray here. Looks great. Again, a must-own if you're a fan of this film, or if you're a fan of 80s slashers, a must-own Blu-ray. Next up from the fine folks over at Arrow Video, this is the Blu-ray for the Michael Mann classic Thief, and this is just a knockout Blu-ray, a stunner. I love the slipcase there. Absolutely beautiful. The film is amazing. I did a review of this, of the film as well as the Blu-ray. This knocks the Criterion Collection Blu-ray out of the water. If you're a fan of Thief, this is the way to go. It is, I believe it's Region B. Yeah, it's Region B locked, so you'll need a region-free Blu-ray player if you live in the States or in Canada. But this is definitely worth it. Awesome movie. Love this slipcase. Very cool there. Lots and lots of special features on here. A must. Also from the fine folks over at Arrow Video, Rollerball. Did a standalone review of the film and of this Blu-ray. Love this movie. It's the first time I saw it in many, many years. Love this movie. Absolutely love this movie. Another stuffed Blu-ray from Arrow Video. If you're a fan of this movie, this is definitely the way to go. It also is Region B locked, so you will need a universal or a region-free player if you live in the U.S. or Canada to watch this movie, but it is worth it. Great film, great release from Arrow. Picked this up at a Dollar General store for $6. This is the 40th anniversary Digibook Blu-ray of Easy Rider. I've not popped this one open yet, but tons of special features on here. I'm sure it is a really good edition of the film. 40th anniversary Digibook for $6. Dollar General. They got a little bit of everything there, including Digibook Blu-rays for $6. Go check them out. Picked this up also at the Dollar General store for $4.95. No Blu-ray collection is complete without Jean-Claude Van Damme's Cyborg. Definitely. This is replacing my DVD. Not tore it open yet. No special features, unfortunately, but it's Cyborg on Blu-ray. Need I say more? Next up, got this from Amazon. Did a Yeah, It's Mail Day video for this one. This is Horns. Love this movie. Also did a standalone review of this movie. Go check it out for a more in-depth review of Horns. Loved this movie. One of the most ambitious genre movies I'd seen in a very, very long time. From Alexander Aja. Great film. Love it. If you've not seen it, buy it immediately. I Saw the Devil. Took my time getting around to watching this one. I actually started watching it one day on Netflix, but I had to stop at around like the 15-20 minute mark. Bought this, watched it, blew me away. Amazing film, I Saw the Devil. Pretty much everything that everybody has said about this movie turned out to be true. The hype was real. Great film. The ending of this movie, brutal. 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 Love it. Love it. Next up from Richard Stanley, this is an upgrade from the DVD. This is Hardware. Love this movie. It's been a while since I've seen it. I'm looking forward to checking it out again. Also want to check out the Richard Stanley documentary. Sounds like a really interesting documentary about just his career and the sort of catastrophe that befell him while directing The Island of Dr. Moreau. Sounds like a really interesting documentary. Really want to check it out, but this is a really cool movie. Always really liked Hardware, and like I said, this was an upgrade from the DVD. Lots of special features on here. Looking forward to checking this out again. I need to check it out again. And this is region A, B, and C, so yeah, from Severin Films. Next to last of the Blu-rays. Picked this up at Walmart for $10. Talked about this on my Facebook page, which if you're not following me on Facebook, go over facebook.com/Pizzal, give me a like. This is the 35th anniversary Blu-ray of Alien, and comes with this nice little slipcase. Got the Blu-ray there. Got this nice packet here with a booklet inside and some cards and images and stuff from H.R. Giger. Really cool Blu-ray there. Was surprised to see it at Walmart for $10. Last time I was at Walmart, they still had these for $10. So if you're interested, run to Walmart, look in the Blu-ray section, and you can pick this up for $10, and it's well worth it. Really cool stuff here. There's everything you can get out of it there on the back. Lots of cool stuff. And that's like a, I don't even know what that is. That might be a quadruple or a quintuple dip for me. I've got the DVD, I've got the DVD box set, I've got the Blu-ray standalone, I've got the Blu-ray box set, now I've got that, so yeah. Last of the Blu-rays, and this was the first time I saw this movie in a very long time. I'd forgotten how much fun this movie is. Great fun movie. Picked this up from Shout Factory. Dark Angel, aka I Come in Peace with Dolph Lundgren. What a fun movie. Just a fun, out there, kind of over the top, kind of cheesy sci-fi action flick. Love it. Love it to death. Fun movie. Love this movie. Excuse me. Take a sip real quick. That was it for the Blu-rays. Gotta hydrate. Next up, let me start with this VHS. My buddy Steve, who you may know as Spy the Movie Guy, has been on this Halloween odyssey, just picking up every edition of Halloween that he can find of all the Halloween films, DVD, Blu-ray, VHS, etc., etc. I saw this at a half-price books for 50 cents, and I had to pick it up, but then I found out that he already had it, so I've held on to it. But this is the Blockbuster Presents VHS of John Carpenter's Halloween. I will hold on to it for collecting purposes, I guess, now, since Steve already has a VHS of this, or this VHS, I should say. But yeah, Blockbuster exclusive, and it's in really good condition. Surprisingly, the box is in really good condition. So whoever owned this, clearly they didn't watch it very much, or didn't even really touch it very much, because the box is in pretty darn good condition. Just a few little things here and there, but 50 cents, can't beat it. Why not? Nice little add to the collection. But yeah. Cool stuff. All right, got some DVDs coming at you now. Got some more half-price books, pickups. The next two are just absolute no-brainers. They were like $3 a piece. The first one, The Octagon with Chuck Norris. No-brainer, no-brainer. It's got Lee Van Cleef in it as two. I mean, so you've got Norris and Lee Van Cleef in a movie. Oh my God. I mean, I think if women just watch this movie, just watching it, they'll get pregnant from just watching it. That's how macho this film is. There's the back. There's Chuck back there wielding a knife. Somebody's getting probably gutted in that sequence, I'm sure. But yeah, this is great cover art too. Just look at that cover art. Awesome. Awesome stuff there. The Octagon. Another one again. A no-brainer. Chuck Norris, Lee Marvin, the Delta Force. Again, women, do not watch this movie. You will get pregnant just from watching this movie. It's that macho. There's that much machismo in this movie between Chuck Norris and Lee Marvin. Wow. All this movie needs is like Charles Bronson in it. And even if a woman touches it, she's going to be like, you know, pregnant with like quintuples. Just like 8-10 kids at least. Awesome movie, The Delta Force, Chuck Norris, Lee Marvin, great stuff. Picked this up, it was $3. It's been a long time since I've seen this movie. I know this movie has a lot of fans out there. I was never a big fan of it, but I'm going to give it another chance. That is The Frighteners, Peter Jackson. Yeah, I know a lot of people champion this movie and they love it and so on and so forth. I've seen it a couple of times. It's been many, many years ago, though, and for some reason it just didn't stick with me. I'm going to give it another chance and see if I like it. Thought, why not for $3? I'll check it out again. This one here, $3. A lot of you are probably going to say that $3 is way, way more than this movie's worth. It's Return to Sleepaway Camp, and I know the movie's really, really bad. I've seen it. But it was $3, and it's the only Sleepaway Camp movie that I don't own. So I was like, at the very least, I can buy it and say, you know, I've got the complete Sleepaway Camp collection. Or, you know, maybe I'll check it out again, and if I'm in the right mood, maybe it'll be so bad that I find it somewhat enjoyable. I don't know. But, yeah, Return to Sleepaway Camp. Yeah. Yeah. Next up, did a Yeah It's Mail Day video unboxing this movie. Haven't had a chance to check it out yet, but this is Welcome to Spring Break. Let's see who directed this. Well, it's Harry Kirkpatrick, but it's actually I forget the director's name, but he used a lot of pseudonyms. I think it's a very prolific B-movie schlocky Italian director did this movie. Haven't had a chance to sit down and watch it yet, but I've heard it's pretty interesting. Did a File 13 review on this movie, so go check out that File 13 review. I love this movie so much. Slugs. Oh, love this movie to death. It's about killer slugs. Killer, man-eating slugs. And it's directed by the guy who directed Pieces. Great movie. Great movie. I love this movie to death. If you've not seen it, please go buy it. Go check it out. It's awesome. Next up, got some bootlegs here. My buddy Garrett picked this up for me at a convention. Hide and Go Shriek, an 80s slasher movie that for one reason or another has never made it beyond VHS. Watched this again for the first time in a decade or longer, probably longer. Still pretty good. Different take on the whole kind of slasher movie. Very different killer motivation in this movie than just about any slasher movie. Yeah, definitely something that I'd intended to do a Lost review of this one, and I may still. But yeah, Hide and Go Shriek. Next up, The Keep. Michael Mann's The Keep. Picked this up at Mad Monster Party in Charlotte, North Carolina. Haven't had a chance to sit down and watch this yet, but really looking forward to checking it out and watching it again. It's been a very, very long time, and as I recall, it's a pretty interesting movie. The reason it's not on a proper DVD or Blu-ray is because Michael Mann apparently hates it and wishes that it would just go away. Doesn't like to acknowledge it. He's totally dismissed it. He has, yeah, does not like The Keep. And according to what I've heard, that's the entire reason why it's not on a proper DVD or Blu-ray release. So, looking forward to checking it out again. Next up, Fright Night 2. And why hasn't this movie gotten another DVD or a proper Blu-ray release is absolutely beyond me. I love Fright Night 2. Definitely keep your eyes peeled. I'm going to do a full review of Fright Night 2 coming soon. I love this freaking movie. I've always loved this movie since I first saw it many, 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 many years ago. Just absolutely so deserving of a proper DVD and Blu-ray release with special features, etc., etc. Why in God's name is Scream Factory not putting this out on Blu-ray, but they're going back and re-releasing titles that they just released a year ago in Steelbook this time, is beyond me. Somebody get this and put out a proper Blu-ray, for God's sake. Next up, we have got the Sentinel, which I bought this, and literally the next day, Scream Factory announced they're putting out a Blu-ray. But I love this movie. Great movie. Nobody talks about it, and definitely they should. Great, great movie. Haven't had a chance to check it out again, but I'm definitely looking forward to giving it another look. This is the Criterion Collection for Large Kerrigan's Clean Shaven. Great movie. Another one. It's been a long time since I've seen it. I don't think this has a Blu-ray release from the Criterion Collection. I think this is the only way you can get it, is on DVD. Really looking forward to checking this out again. Great performance from Peter Green in this film. This is definitely something that I'll probably be covering on The Lost really soon, so keep your eyes peeled for that. Another one I'll probably be covering on The Lost pretty soon will be Liebstrom. I talked about this on my last Mail Day video. Really enjoy this movie. It's been a long time since I've seen it, but it's just one of those really obscure, I never hear anybody talking about it. Really good sort of noirish kind of films from Mike Figgis. A story of lust, murder, and dreams. Liebstrom. Definitely looking forward to checking it out again. This one, if you recall the Mail Day video, I got it, and it was broken, or the case was broken. I opened it up, and unfortunately the disc was very, very, very scratched inside. I called Amazon. They said, we'll send you another one. You don't even have to send the damaged one back. We'll send you another one. They like overnighted it, and the next day I got this one brand new, not broken. So good job, Amazon. I did watch the movie. I did actually. The scratched one was playable, so I watched it. And Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers it's Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers. It's exactly what the title says. Awesome movie. A lot of fun. Just B-movie, schlock, sleazy. Great stuff. Great, great stuff here. Hollywood Chainsaw Hookers. Great stuff from director Fred Olen Ray. Great cast in this movie. Linnea Quigley. Just, yeah, great, great stuff here. Great, great stuff. Love this movie to death. Love this movie to death. Next up, another bootleg. Another late 80s. This might have actually been early 90s, as a matter of fact. No, 1988 slasher movie. A Spanish slasher movie that for one reason or another never made it onto a proper DVD or Blu-ray. Edge of the Axe. This is what I'm definitely going to be doing for The Lost pretty soon. I've always really liked this movie. Watched it again, and it's a pretty solid slasher movie. And I'm not sure why it's not gotten a good release, but yeah, I remembered liking this movie, wanted to pick it up on bootleg and check it out again, and it holds up. It's a solid slasher movie. Not a great slasher movie, but it's a solid slasher movie. It deserves to be on a proper DVD or Blu-ray release. There's a lot lesser slasher movies from this era that have gotten really good DVD and Blu-ray releases. It's a shame Edge of the Axe has not gotten that kind of treatment. Next up, a blind buy. It was $3 at a McKay's bookstore, Aubrey Rose. Haven't seen this movie. If you've seen it, please let me know what you think of it in the comments section below. It sounded interesting. It's got Anthony Hopkins in it. Terrifying tale of soul possession. S-O-U-L. Possession. So let me know if you guys have seen this movie. Let me know what you think of it in the comments section below. Audrey Rose. Next up, this is a movie I did a review of many years ago. This is a zombie movie that was actually made for $75. Colin. And this is a really good zombie movie that was made for $75. Go back and watch my review of this movie from many years ago. I really liked it. I was really taken by it. Like I said, $75. $75. And it is really good, I thought. If you've seen Colin, please let me know what you think of it in the comments section below. Pick this up. It was $7, and yeah, really good indie zombie movie. $75. And last but not least, did a full review of this for The Lost. It is the 90s slasher Cherry Falls. Definitely go check out that review for a more in-depth look into Cherry Falls. Again, a movie I always really liked. It was one of those USA like premiere kind of slasher movies from the day, and it just sort of disappeared. It's on a long out of print DVD, like a DVD two-piece with like a John Ritter movie. I think it's called Terror Tract, and it goes for like 50, 60, 70 bucks on eBay. Picked this up. This is actually the Region 2 DVD of Cherry Falls. Picked it up pretty cheap for the Region 2. You need a region-free DVD player to watch this, of course. But revisited it, liked it a lot. Another one, why it's not gotten a better DVD or Blu-ray release is beyond me. The late Brittany Murphy is in this, gives a great performance. Yeah, really good slasher movie. I like it a lot, brings back a lot of memories for me. And again, a crying shame that it's not gotten a better DVD or Blu-ray release. But Cherry Falls. And that's it. That's it. And that's all. And let me just double check, make sure I've not left anything out. No, we're good. We're good. Another huge DVD Blu-ray update. I'm sorry. If you guys have made it through the entire 21 plus minutes of this video, thank you. You're awesome. God bless you. I love you. As always, I appreciate it. I appreciate you guys watching. I will try my hardest to not let it get this out of hand again with future updates. So anyway, again, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. You guys take it easy, and until next time, peace.